Set. Begin. Go, Stoner.
The Missouri National Guard held its annual State Best Warrior competition at Camp Crowder in Neosho, Missouri. The three-day competition is a series of events that challenge the Guardsmen on their physical agility, mental agility, and Army warrior skills. It also prepares the winning Guardsmen for the regional competition.
It is 10 events in 50 hours. They start the day with a PT test and they go through a written exam. They fire M9, they fire M4. They do day and night navigation, 12-mile road march, Army warrior tasks, an appearance board before a bunch of command sergeants major. It's physical, it's mental, everything is about endurance.
Seeing what you can do after hours of doing these non-stop tasks and see if you can keep all that straight in your head. And you're not always going to be fresh and ready to use them. You can be tired, you can be with no sleep or no food, no water, and you'll still have to complete those tasks.
These are truly the best across the state, so they represent the 8,400 or so enlisted soldiers.
The competitors are broken down into two categories: non-commissioned officers or NCOs and soldiers, with the soldier category made up of the first three Army ranks.
And there are 5 NCOs and 5 soldiers who competed this year. And I'd be proud to take any one of them to the regional competition.
Specialist Perrin was in the soldier category and Staff Sergeant Santana, the NCO.
I've never been extremely competitive. I don't know, I've never had a really competitive attitude. I'm all for being in competitive events and stuff, but I've never been like that person that just has to win something and beat myself up over it if I don't. I do this because it's something more to do, something to further myself, and keeps me motivated.
I did fairly well compared to everyone else, but I don't hold myself to those standards. I hold myself to a much higher standard. I was a bit disappointed that I missed 4 targets out of 40 on the stress shooting.
Good job.
Can't believe I missed that one.
Lock, load, watch and shoot, watch and shoot, fire!
The marksmanship events began on day 1 with a qualification course for the M9 pistol and the M4 rifle. After the qualification course, the stress shoot events were held. Much like a biathlon, the stress shoots involve running through a course to different firing positions. Staff Sergeant Santana was born in Mexico and immigrated to the U.S. when he was 11 years old. His whole family is from Mexico. The eldest of 7 siblings, education was his way out of a cycle of poverty. He is simultaneously working on a second bachelor's degree and master's degree.
I'm the first to graduate out of middle school in my family, in high school and college. I separated from active duty and joined National Guard. I've been here for 3 years and I absolutely love it. If I had to pay to come to the National Guard, I would pay to come work at the National Guard. It's just an incredible community of people.
Physically, I'm okay. Usually I can keep running and pretty good at pushing through the physical limitations I have, but mentally sometimes I know if my body's tired, my mind's gonna be tired and I'll miss something.
Nope. So you know what you did wrong?
Yeah, I didn't know you had to be right on the volume.
One of the most demanding events of the competition is the 12-mile road march.
12 miles of walking with 35 pounds on your back is tough.
Welcome to the start of the 12-mile road march. We have a chance to rain this morning, but otherwise for road marching it's going to be fairly nice. Congratulations for making it this far. Today's going to be really, really tough, but on a positive note, today is the last day.
Begin. Let's go, Bears. Go. Get it out. Very good. 10:36. Outstanding.
Specialist Perrin came in first for the 12-mile road march in the soldier category. The competitors had a 3-hour time limit to complete the march. The State Best Warrior competition has a grueling obstacle course, but this year, rain closed down the event due to safety concerns.
This has been the first year where weather has played a huge part in what we've done.
Each competitor must successfully complete a series of Army warrior tasks, including first aid, reacting to fire, and calling in reports.
I say again, your standard. Current situation requires you to send a spot rep in standard format and send to the next higher element. Our activity was to break contact, gather the intelligence, report to checkpoint 1. How copy, over?
That's a good copy. Let me talk to Sergeant Green real quick. Okay, stay tight.
Specialist Perrin made a mistake that would disqualify him from completing the task.
What format is this in? It's a salute 4 on it, Sergeant. What was the performance measure at this location?
Spot rep, Sergeant.
Is this the right format?
No, that's the next best thing I had, Sergeant.
Okay, roger.
Okay.
All right, at this station you're going to be a no-go.
Roger.
Okay.
Alright, let's go see where that came from. Come on, Sergeant. You gotta do something. The bleeding has not stopped.
I will proceed to the next level and apply a tourniquet.
So what would be the very last step that you would do?
Make sure his airway is clear. Make sure he's breathing.
The State Best Warrior competition also serves to build a guardsman's individual reputation along with their units.
The biggest thing is bragging rights.
Each platoon wants to have the best soldier who wins and represents the rest of the company, battalion, and so on. Last year, our soldier and NCO from Missouri won the region. So we swept the event at the region, which is 7 states, about 60,000 soldiers, and we won it all. We were pretty happy with that. And of course, I got to point out to all the other state command sergeants major that Missouri swept it.
The fellow guardsmen couldn't help but assist one another throughout the competition.
They were helping each other. They were saying, hey, don't do that, do this. Or, hey, don't forget this step. Still want to beat each other, but they still want to see each other succeed.
This year, it was much more diverse than what I've seen in the past. That's fantastic for us. We want that to reflect our environment and our demographic.
Both the enlisted and soldier categories had a female guardsman compete.
They're very, very impressive. Our soldier competitor, she came in within the top 4 or 5 on the ruck march, so they've shown that they deserve to be here.
Having successfully completed the competition, each guardsman carries the pride of being one of the state's best warriors.
You guys right here on front row, best in the state.
Without further ado, I would like the front row to stand up. That's okay.
Both Staff Sergeant Santana and Specialist Perrin were the winners in their categories and will represent their units and the Missouri National Guard at the regional competition.